Yes, sir. What up, Dollar? What's the deal? Let me get this shit shared up in a couple joints, a couple places real quick. Shit, man. Wonderful day yesterday. Boy, it was a good day. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. It was a good day yesterday. Don talking about some man. How you like to sleep? I'm going through it. It's early game, so I almost didn't even come on here. I ain't even gonna lie, but I got to going on through it. Plenty weather, beautiful all across the industry, man. Uh, if you got the luxury to play straight bets, man, then it is what it is. All of motherfucking hey dollar cooking, but from an overall standpoint, though, you know what I'm saying? Pitching props, just spitting fire. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I got tired. I fell asleep. I fell asleep yesterday. Woke up to some W's, man. Felt good. Definitely felt good. I definitely felt good yesterday, man. About yesterday. Um, that was fire though, bro. Let me see what else. Share this up a couple places before we get started. I missed the ladder strikeouts though. I missed that, man. You get so I need to be locking shit in when I'm saying it right then and there. I missed the ladders. Like a couple guys had sevens and nines and shit, man. I ain't do nothing like that, man. That's crazy. Can't be greedy though. Just on to the next one. Bulls went out there and did that bullshit. I ain't on. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, whatever. I'm looking forward to Bulls to be something in the next 3 years. So that's that. Almost done sharing this stuff out, man. I still got something open, man. They ain't cashed me out. I mean, what is the problem? I still got a plus 35, 435 winner, a plus 435 winner. They ain't cashed me out from the last night's games. Um, I just took a bunch of people for one HRR, and it's hidden, but they ain't cashing me out yet. Um, you got some bonus bets already. Okay, Jordan, what's up? Top of the morning. Okay, be there in 2 weeks. Okay, let's get it. You must be a cancer or something, right? My sister birthday right here. My uncle birthday is today. My uncle birthday is today, so shout out to him. My sister birthday is on the 6th. But man, from July, man, I know so many July babies. It's July and August, man. I'm tired of y'all, boy. I'll be tired of y'all. After that, after July and August, I don't want to see y'all no more. Straight up, man. I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers. Birthday. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All righty. I mean, I'll give y'all a brief look at, or whatever the case may be, or I've only gotten to 3 or 4 games. Sitting here, um, I have looked. Okay, so we got the White Sox lineup. Let me refresh this. Um. Oh, I have in my bet slip. Let me see. I'm waiting on them. I got it in my DraftKings bet slip on my phone, but I'm waiting on. I was kind of trying to wait on FanDuel, but I can't. I'm gonna have to play this on DraftKings. I have. I'm gonna see what it is real quick. So they on some bullshit. FanDuel won't put it out, but Gore, his pitching outs. 17 and a half. I mean, they're going to have to go ahead and crack me then. I don't understand. I understand, but I don't understand. He could be a little shaky on the road, but I'm taking my chances. It ain't, if you want to, FanDuel won't give up the line. So I'm going to have to take it over here on DraftKings. I just wanted to see what it was looking like. But I'm taking it. Not gonna put a super ton on it, but win, lose, or draw, I'm taking it. Yeah. And let's see, Antonashi, Vargas, Benintendi, Montgomery. Oh, Costa not in the lineup. That's remember, you got what's his name? Braden, you got Colston. This is Braden. Gonzalez, Nedroff, Peters, Acuna, Romo. I couldn't. I mean, you got Snopes. I don't think he's been pitched in a minute. And Kramer, he definitely ain't pitched in a minute. And then you got 10 and a half over under in this one. Great weather, not only here, but pretty much everywhere. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you and tell you like I had it together. I don't have it together for this game, but I do expect runs. It could be a lot of hits. You know what I'm saying? But I looked at Kobe Mayo. Kobe Mayo Kobe Mayo looked good. And I think that's the only bat that I put down for this game. Maybe another game a bat I put down, but uh Ward for hits, Mayo. I think Mayo might be a bomb candidate though. You know what I'm saying? So, but he looks good. He could be going for hits and stuff like that. But anything can happen in that game, man. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Pete can go. Just anything can happen. I'm still waiting on the lineups to pop out. It's freezing in this motherfucker. Golly. But yeah. So Texas game. This is the lowest, probably the lowest, if not one of the lowest totals on the board today at an 8. And pitching outs, official play of pitching outs for Gore. I like that. I couldn't, I mean, over under 9.5 here, wind 10 miles an hour out, 92 degrees. This Washington, and I don't know who to go to here. I'm having a brain freeze on those couple games. I ain't gonna say a brain freeze, but I mean, be safe out there. Contreras has hit lefties historically. Don't know if he's gonna be out there playing. I do expect runs. I just hard for me to tell where they pinpoint where they're coming from. James, he's been warm as of late. Okay, now this New York here, at the rate that New York has been going, it would. I got undecided here, right? I was thinking Detroit money line. Then I was thinking the over, right, at 9.5. I'm gonna just side with what I really think can happen. I think McGonigal can hit this kid for hits, Dingler for hits, Carpenter for a bomb, Riley Green for a bomb. If I had to take a Torkelson for a bomb candidate too. If I had to take one guy for a bomb, it would be Contreras. I don't mind Contreras. He just don't know if he's gonna go, man. He's steady getting to he's steady getting into arguments and shit, man. But truth be told, I think I liked Riley Green a little bit more than Kerry Carpenter. But they both, the big boppers between Torkelson, Green, and Carpenter, they definitely in play. Technically, Ben Rice, it's been it's been a while, but Ben Rice is, yeah, I mean, Ben Rice probably getting ready to take this motherfucker deep too. So you're probably gonna have, I mean, the home run candidates are the usual suspects. I mean, Rice, Green, Carpenter, Torkelson, Jazz look good at times. Goldie pretty good on that fastball that he's throwing. So I mean, I had instances where I think the over could get there, and I just backed up off of it. So you have to go see. That's why I fucked up yesterday. With that That's why I fucked up yesterday with that Toronto. Knowing a bullpen, but not Toronto, Minnesota. Knowing that bullpen was in there, and knowing Byron Buxton wasn't going to be in there, that bullpen for Minnesota. If you like anything for the opposite team, then anything for the opposite team, then you know you can also look at, because the Minnesota bullpen is bad like that. So the over was the play yesterday in that game, but here I don't know exactly. I have to look at a few things. I'd imagine both teams are sitting at 4.5. New York Yankees, I'm looking for them to lose more often than they win, though. Straight up. The Cubs game here, San Diego, and the Cubs here. Colin Ray, Walker Brewer. It would, with the weather here in Chicago, my Chicago Cubs. Um, I can't talk you off anything here. I can talk you off the over. I mean, Tatis looks great. He's been hitting the ball hard all season. You know what I'm saying? That win is definitely helping him. Um, Machado, a bomb candidate. Gavin Sheets, bomb candidate. Bogarts, you can look at him for hits. Crow, a bomb candidate. I mean, these guys are bomb candidates, man. And then the weather. It's just, this is one of the most wind impacted, you know what I'm saying, ballparks. Yeah, Jazz. I like Jazz too. I see interest. I've interest. I mean, I can see instances where he can go too. But like I said, anybody can be able to go in the San Diego game. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely look at the righty versus Colin Ray. If I'm looking at a lefty, I would look at Gavin Sheets. Um, um, Toronto, this Toronto game. So we got we have a bullpen day. This is a bullpen day for Toronto. I would, so I can't really hardly, you know what I'm saying? Now Peralta, he's gonna throw that fastball 40% to lefty. 50% to lefties and 50% to righties, right? So I mean, but he's only giving up one. He's been lights out versus righties, right? Freddy Peralta, he's only giving up one home run to righties. That don't mean, because Okamoto, he's gonna have to be a candidate because he hits fastballs. Now these lefties, Vladdy is a hit candidate, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he's giving up 11 bombs to lefties, and the majority. I want to say 4 or 5 of those come off the fastball. He's throwing the fastball a lot. I only went through 4 or 5 games. I haven't even gotten through. If you want to sit in the live, then, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't this is the last game I've gotten to right here. I haven't even gotten to a lot of games, But I'm getting ready to go through them. If you want to sit down and watch or chill and, pull up a chair, then, have a seat. But yeah, the lefties are the ones where Freddie's giving up the most bombs at, right? Varsho, a strikeout candidate. Jimenez can, go here and there. Lukes can go here and there. But today, it was hard for me to pick a lefty. If Varsho catch one of those fastballs, you could kiss it goodbye. You know what I'm saying? But he's a strikeout artist as well. I want to see what this lineup's going to be. Pittsburgh this game here is where I'm at right now. This game is where I'm at right now, and you got Skeens on the mound, you got Zach Wheeler on the mound, right? Now, Zach Wheeler gonna throw that fastball, and Pittsburgh can sometimes come out here and give some of these right hand batters the flux, some of these right hand pitchers the flux. So that's where I was at, right here. Before I said fuck it, I'm gonna go live right here. So, Wheeler, he's throwing that fastball. What again? 39% of the time, and to lefties, he's giving up 4 home runs to lefties. Okay, so we'll put and I know Pittsburgh, they be green as fuck versus lefties, as you can see. So Brandon Lowe does have a home run off him, maybe 2. He's got 7 bombs on that fastball. Reynolds got 5 bombs. O'Hearn's got 5 bombs. They green. That's the full season. Last 3 weeks, Brian Reynolds got 2 bombs. Callahan has a bomb. Indy Rodriguez has a bomb. Brandon Lowe's 3 for 16. Okay, the fly ball is there, but surprisingly, he hadn't been striking out on that fastball, and we already know what he can do. Fastball is his pitch. Last 7 days versus that fastball. Ryan O'Hearn 3 for 6. Zach Wheeler is really good. Y'all know that already. He's get the Mets twice, 1 earned, 2 earned. Miami, he blanked them. 1 run versus Toronto. San Diego, 2 runs. The Dodgers, he gave up 4. He gave up 4 bombs versus the Dodgers. So, out of all these teams that we just read off, the Mets twice, Miami, Toronto, San Diego, they don't fully scare me like that. The Mets gave him a bomb. Toronto gave him a bomb, and San Diego gave him a bomb. But the Dodgers gave him 4, right? And I know you got to deal with these lefties here. I can't discredit Pittsburgh for what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? But they've been green versus this fastball, as you can see. And like I said, full season. This is the fastball only, full season. They got some guys that can hit the bopper. Indy your sleeper. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Now I'll put the full pitches in there. And total pitches, Brandon Lowe's got 9 bombs. Ronald Hearns got 8. Indy's got 3 on the season. Bringing it in a little bit last 3 weeks. Ronald Hearn, 2 bombs. Reynolds, hard hitters up there. And it's not always about bombs, man. It's not always about bombs, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about bombs. Get your bombs in and then zag. Go, get your HRRs in. Shit like that. So I'll be betting a lot of 3 HRRs. You know what I'm saying? So last 7 days here, last 2 weeks, Indy been hitting the ball very hard. 100 average exit velo, 885 hard hit percentage. Not getting any fly ball or anything, not striking out and stuff like that though, right? So, looking at his exit velo log, stuff like that, he's been hitting the ball kind of hard. And he's been hitting that fastball pretty hard as well. So, anybody can get it, but you want to, be mindful of pitching. Last 7 days, Ryan O'Hearn, 6 for 11. 4 extra base hits, two bombs. It's probably them 2 bombs he hit the other day. 18 barrel rate, 44 fly ball with a 33 pull, right? Brandon Lowe, last 7 days, 1 for 9. He's been getting some fly ball though, But Ryan O'Hearn with that pull and stuff, he's been those 2 home runs. I know it had to be them 2 home runs he hit in that one day there on the 28th. Brady Singer and Pierce Johnson. But at the end of the day, if I had to take one guy, it would probably be O'Hearn. I mean, not O'Hearn, but Lowe. Lowe can strike out. It is what it is. Flip it over to the righties. Zach Wheeler, pretty green versus these righties here. Where they at? They at Philly, right? Yeah. So he's lights out. Like 29 K rate, 2 bombs versus righties. Whoo, that boy been off the chain, right? So, you know what I'm saying? You never know. Ozuna might play. Ozuna got a decent history versus him because he's seen him so much throughout his career with the Braves and shit, but I don't know. He probably won't be in the lineup. He might not. He ain't the priority like that right now. Zuna got a nice history versus him, but that's about it. But yeah, they still got boppers over here. Let me see. What was he throwing to righties? 43% sinker. Nick Gonzalez can hit all that, but I pretty much ain't betting on him for a hit. I would only take him for a hit or something like that. I'll put that sinker out there though and see what he see since he's throwing it 43% of the time. See who likes it. Connor Griffin. Connor Griffin got power. It's not showing up on that slider though. Jordan Walker, Pete Alonso. Okay. I feel you. I'll put the rest of the pictures in here right here. Valdez, look at these motherfuckers. They green. Valdez, Zuna in the last 3 weeks. Triolo, 7 for 19 with a 8% K rate. Pete, Carey, Cattell. Yep. Look at Valdez. What is let's see. Team total for Pittsburgh, 3.5. Team total for Philly, 4.5. With Skeens on the other side. This is the last 7 days for the righties, and then this is the last 7 days for these lefties right here. This is, I don't know. But pitching is so vital. So vital. Kasima, don't let me, I want to get this right. Wait a minute, not Kasima. I missed the A. That's a hell of a first name. I'm going to tell you that shit right now. I ain't even finna go there. That's a hell of a first name, though. Kasiyama. Kasiyama? Kasiyama? Is something silent? Or something. I would be here all day trying to get that. That's a hell of a name. That's a first. That's a first for her first name and her last name. Dang. I think I'm going to stack the Pirates batters in the total bases parlay. Ooh. You sure gonna get some. You're gonna get some value. Let's look at DraftKings so you can see a little list, right? A total basis parlay. You thinking like some ones and twos, or some twos? The Pirates bats. I might play them in my motherfucking fantasy. I might play them in fantasy. Run a DFS lineup. I don't know, depending on how they cut up the slates. Connor Griffin, Indy, Esmeralda, the basis lay. I don't know. They might get. Maybe they might get to their team total or something like that. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Let's keep it moving though. It do look like he's gonna get hit, but he gonna have to pull out his. He gonna have to come on with it. Look at Pittsburgh versus. Philly versus Paul Skeens. You pronounced it correctly the first time, but it's pronounced Kasima. Okay, Kasima. And yes, just for 2 total bases. Bet. Kasima. Yep. Okay. Bet. Turner been warming up, man. Let me see something. Turner's got a home run in back-to-back games. He's got a stolen base and 1 stolen base in the last 3 games. This type of game here, I would say he would be a stolen base candidate here today. If he can get on, and this game is sort of like pitchers duel, you got to do what you got to do to score, right? With these pitchers on the I might have to clip that, man. I'm gonna clip that, man, straight up. Add that to my bloopers, because I shows that these bitches. Excuse my language, but damn, hey, with these 2 pitchers on the mound, I mean, a stolen base for him would be how much? Just something to think about. Appreciate y'all hanging out. If you don't know, I pretty much do this every day, man. Every day. Preferably, I would like people to at least for like these live streams. I mean, because I'm streaming to Facebook, YouTube, X, Kick. I preferably would, like for people to be on YouTube. That way you can be notified every time I'm going live or upload or whatever the case may be. And I don't too much charge for this. Ismail, Riley Green, Riley Green, Tatis, Riley Green, O'Hearn, P. Crow. Bet. Tatis, Riley Green, O'Hearn. I couldn't talk you off all of them. If I want to be safe, I like all of them. If I want to be safe, I would take O'Hearn off because of the pitching matchup. But I couldn't talk you off any of them. O'Hearn, anybody. Yeah, stolen base. Hits plus stolen base. You can get a 235 parlay piece, a plus 188, but a regular stolen base, one stolen base, a plus 461, right? Plus 461. Plenty of value in stolen bases. A lot of people just don't go there. There's plenty of value in stolen bases, but you got to be on it. Walks is plenty of value in walks too. Okay. Skeens is throwing that fastball 38%. What's up, Win? What's up, Win? Thoughts on the White Sox sweeping the Orioles? Because I'm from Chicago, I don't want to be no, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no homer. I can't really make that judgment right now because I couldn't put a read on these games for the simple fact that both of these pitchers have been hurt. Both of these pitchers hadn't pitched in a while. I like Kobe Mayo if he's going to be in the lineup. White Sox on some shit right now. You know, I ain't going to. White Sox on some stuff right now. Now, I'll tell you what. Give me a couple minutes. I'll go back to that game one more time. I'm just kind of like waiting for that Baltimore lineup. I want to see who's going to be in that Baltimore lineup. I couldn't figure it out, though. I could not figure it out. I'm sorry. That fastball up there real quick. I always put De La Cruz in half for stolen bases. Bet. Nice. So I got that fastball up there. Trey Turner, he's 21 for 30, 57 on the fastball, 3 bombs. Sosa likes the fastball. He's as of late or whatever. Trey Turner, the home run he hit yesterday was off a fastball. So that's something. You know what I'm saying? Skeens having only given up 4 home runs. On the road, he's looking good on the road too. Woo. I don't even know why I'm sitting right here trying to make something out of this game. Normally, I would just go ahead and run on past this game. I ain't gonna lie. With these 2 pitchers on there. Last 2 weeks, Sosa, his exit velo been looking pretty good. No fly balls. 1 fly ball, 1 bomb. 1 bomb. Philly's going down today. I couldn't talk you off of it. For that number, I probably would take the Phillies. For that number, I probably would take the Philly, man, and just it probably would be the Pirates or nothing for me. Win, lose, or draw at plus money and see if the Pirates can pull it out. Both teams been on fire. You probably can look at the over. That might be one of the more smarter plays, maybe, or you just think one of these pitchers is gonna pitch good, then it is what it is. And then Pirates, Pirates team total sitting at 3.5. See, that's where I mess up at. Yeah, Turner for sure. That's why I mess up at not going all the extra way. I see something I like, and I say, okay, bang, I'm gonna start at the team total. I'm gonna stop at the money line. No, I got to go a little bit deeper. I feel like how do I think this team gonna win? If if I think the team gonna score some runs, then I need to just go ahead and take the team total. You know what I'm saying? You know, I need to dig a little bit more deeper with my plays when it comes to money lines and, you know, totals and overs and shit. So Trey Turner has been looking pretty good the last 7 days. And like I said, he's a stolen base candidate. If you think he could get on base, he's a stolen base candidate. Yep. He's a stolen base candidate if you think he can get on base because of these 2 pitchers. You got to think of how the game flow is going to be. If these offenses are going to have to be aggressive against these 2 pitchers. And remember now on DraftKings, they'll give you a stolen base for him at plus 451, right? So, and then, yeah. So, I mean, we've seen a lot of green-looking bats. Now, these lefties going to look pretty green, too. You know what I'm saying? The Schwarbers, the Harpers, and shit like that. So, they definitely going to look green. I don't know what he's throwing. Let me see. He's throwing that fastball to lefties 39% of the time, followed by that changeup. The top 2 pitches, Kyle Schwarber got 5 home runs apiece on them. And he's given up 3 bombs on that fastball, but he's been lights out with a 133 average. The changeup, he's shown the ability to get hit on it. Let's see something real quick. Schemes, if y'all want to look at BVP or some shit. Harper's got a bomb off Schemes. Schwarber, he probably finna sit Schwarber down a few times. Historically, he's got 5 strikeouts versus Schwarber. If Schwarber catch one, it's gonna be gone. But yesterday I took Harper in 1 home run parlay, but I played this 3 HRR straight. And I put his 2 HRRs in a parlay, right? So, the parlay is the one that, prevailed, came up short on the 3 HRRs. You probably get the 2 HRRs for a decent little price. Now, this is Harper versus the fastball. We looked at this yesterday. We damn near do it every day. 12% K rate, 29 fly ball, 56 hard hit, 16 barrel, 95 extra velo, 9 bombs, 11 extra base hits. That's your boy, Harper, versus that fastball alone. Marsh, 26 for 62 on that fastball. Those are 2 of the top guys on fastball on this team. Last 2 weeks on this fastball, Crawford, 6 for 15. Harper, 7 for 10, 5 extra base hits, 3 bombs, 77 hard hit, 20 barrel rate, 101 extra velo, 9% K rate. The boy been on one, right? Marsh, 3 for 9, right? I could throw in the rest of the pitches right here the last 2 weeks so you can see what they've been doing for us lately. Crawford, 8 for 19 on the full pitch mix, 10 for 17 for Bryce Harper. Schwarber, 4 for 9 with 2 bombs, 102 average extra velo, 85 hard hit, 28 fly ball, 828 pull. Last 7 days, 5 for 9 for Harper, 44 fly ball. Marsh, 1 bomb. You know what I'm saying? Schwarber, 1 bomb. Both of these teams got some green. I can make a case for Pittsburgh having a little bit more green because there's a little bit more righties, but these lefties over here really been strong. You know what I'm saying? But man, this gonna be some shit right here. It's gonna be a game. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna just throw out no plays or nothing like that. I'm not even gonna put no bats to the side. We got hell of a pitching right here. You do as you will with that information. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it moving. Atlanta, St. Louis. I took Atlanta on the money line yesterday after all this time, man. I don't even bet money lines like that, man. Sold me like that, man. It sold. I thought in the 8th inning they had base loaded. I thought they was about to do it, man. But boy, did they sell. Michael McGreevy, 8 bombs. To lefties, this game will be in Atlanta. On the road, Michael McGreevy has given up 4 of those bombs come on the road. He's pitching his worst to lefties on the road, as you can see. 3 of his last 4 games, he's given up bombs. The pitches, this last 2 games, what I'm seeing right now is I like what I see because the last 2 games he's pitched 90 pitches or better. The first 1, 2, 3, 4 games he hadn't hit 90, and then right here he hit 95. That lets me know that it's probably whatever I like for the opposing bats. It's a good chance he's still gonna be out there. So let's see. He's got a 45 ground ball to lefties. Olsen, we'll take a look at Olsen. He's throwing 33% fastball, 32% changeup, and then the rest of a bunch of other little knickknacks and stuff. Olsen is, what is he? So he's giving up 4 bombs on that fastball to lefty, so we definitely want to analyze that. So it is what it is. Sorry to go off topic, but a little bit question. What do you think of batting leadoff batters for home runs and 2 total bases? It seems like free money to me. Hence, I'm not talking about leadoffs for every team. For example, the leadoff for the Pirates and the Royals, Rays, and especially when it comes to Goldie and Ohtani. Yeah, so all that right there is like when you're doing this every day, right? When you're doing this every day, you have to be in tune with lineups, period, right? Sometimes I don't even bet until the lineups come out because of the type of the way that I bet. And then you tapping into the manager's minds, right? When you got to see with the lineups off your research, and you want to see how the manager is trying to attack the pitcher, right? So when I'm doing my research for bats and stuff like that, then I figure out what bat I like, and then when I see the lineup, then I can tell like, well, maybe the manager seen what I seen, right? Maybe the manager seen what I seen. Prime example is, like you said, Goldie. Goldie don't lead off versus righties. Goldie leads off versus lefties every rip. Now you might get Ben Rice leading off today. The lineup's not confirmed versus a righty. You might get Ben Rice leading off today. Well, I'm looking at my research for Ben Rice. I like him already. You know what I'm saying? I like him already, even though but versus the pitch mix, he hadn't went versus the pitch mix in a little bit, but on the back end he went yesterday. But I don't really put it on how many times you went and all that. It's what I like versus the pitch mix. Full season leading up until now. But like I say, it's all upon, for me, it's your research and knowing your personnel, right? Those are two things you got to know. I don't give a fuck if you're betting on basketball, baseball, football. You got to know your personnel. You got to know your personnel, because then you can understand what these managers and stuff trying to do. Like I said, we get a lefty, Goldie leading off. We get a righty, Ben leading off, and then so on and so forth. Like today, they got to lead off Tatis today, right? Lineup ain't out for the Cubs, but they got to lead off Tatis. I'd be surprised if they don't lead off Tatis today. They got to lead them off, shit like that. I agree 100%. You have to look up if batters move up in that lineup. Yeah, for sure. And then like tools. Some tools will help you. Like when I look at this tool right here that I'm using now, and I'm quite sure all these other tools are going to show you, but you can look right here, right? Like Olsen, this is lineup order. He's hitting in the 3 or the 4 hole all season long. And probably he's hitting number 3 or cleanup all season long, right? If I go to the Yankees, where we use that example, watch. Let me go to Yankees. Then I'm gonna close this out, because it takes me a long time to get done with these bats. So I'm gonna close this out right here. When we go to the Yankees here, and I go to the Yankees side and I go to Goldie, more than likely Goldie is probably hitting 1 or 3. But they got a lot of mishaps misconstrued in there right now, because Judge ain't in the lineup. But let me show you. Goldschmidt. Okay, yeah. So 1 was a lefty, 3-3. Lefty, probably a lefty, because they had seen so many lefties as of late, right? Lefty, righty, lefty. Lefties, he hitting first. Righties, he's hitting third or beyond. And it just is what it is. Now Philly, they switch. I don't bet on Philly bats that much, like Turner and shit like that, but they switch it up a little bit too. You'll catch Marsh up there. You'll catch Schwarber up there. I don't understand. I think for them is when they slumping in bats. And when they slumping on putting up runs, that's when they get to start shuffling motherfuckers around and shit. For Philly, that's when they get to start shuffling people around, when they ain't scoring. And then when they start scoring, they kind of tend to leave it right there. And let's keep, like now, the last week or so, they've been hitting. They've been hitting. Prior to that, you were seeing Marsh at the leading off. You were seeing Schwarber leading off. They sometimes they shaking shit up. Yeah. Um. So Olsen was the guy that I was looking at versus Michael McGreevy. 45% ground ball rate here. Full season, Michael Harris does have a 370 batting average. We can take a look at that. Quick glance at that. But the fastball, right? So we'll put the fastball up there. That's what we're getting ready to look at. First pitch, the top pitch right there was the fastball. Dominic Smith is 22 for 47 on the fastball. Michael Harris 15 for 35 on the fastball. Olsen 14 for 47. But it's all predicated, especially they've been ass. So it's what you've been doing for me lately, right? So last 3 weeks, that's when you're starting to see, like, man, Yaz 1 for 8, 0 for 5s and all this shit, right? 1 for 3s and stuff like that. But you can still see some of these people still trying to do a little bit, he's striking out, all that shit. So they just been bad. It's almost as if I have to wait on these guys. Now, Dominic Smith has been looking pretty good. He ain't been getting no barrel, but 22% K rate, but the fly ball 28% in the pull air and a 85% hard hit. Mike Yaz likes fastballs. He ain't been looking too good, but I gotta just wait on this. I gotta wait on this team. I gotta wait because these boys been terrible. Atlanta been terrible the last month. Oh my God, they've been terrible. Some of the worst pitchers can come in and have a good game. So, now hits and something like that, I could probably get down with some hits. You know what I'm saying? But as far as them manufacturing runs and putting runs together, they've been terrible. They have been terrible. And it's just a team. And it's not just with home runs. They play 160 some games. You're gonna get times where you're gonna be in a drought where you don't hit home runs, where you don't get hits, where you're gonna be in a drought where you win games. And that's what Atlanta is going through right now. They're going through some changes. Look at that. Look at them righties. The righties looking terrible right now. So it's just like I got to wait on these boys, man. I got to wait on them. Nobody looks good. Nobody looks good. You could be cashing in. All the pitchers that came in versus these guys, like they pitching outs and shit like that, you could be cashing in on Atlanta. Pitching outs and shit like that. I've capitalized a couple times, but this is excessive. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta here. Logan Webb 7, McDonald 5.1, 7 for Michael King, 6 for man, pitchers been coming here getting busy. Lefties, Libertor just gave them 9 Ks yesterday, man. Struck their ass out 9 times. Robbie Ray, 8 innings. Robbie Ray, 8 innings. Wow. JBC is 5.2, 6 for Gasser, 6.1 for Harrison. Like Robbie Ray, another one. Robbie Ray gave their ass 8 Ks right there. The month of May has been horrible. I mean, month of June been horrible for these guys. So I flip it over to St. Louis, Ronaldo Lopez. Ronaldo Lopez, he ain't been pitching a lot of innings. I think they trying to ramp him up so he can pitch a lot of innings. But he's 2 or 3 innings the last 2-3 outings there. So be mindful of that. He probably won't be out there a lot. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. I hate those type of games because we have to figure it out with the bats and stuff. But Jordan Walker, it would be the lefties for me probably. What is he doing? Fastball 66% of the time. Let me see something though. Let me bring it back real quick to the last 3 weeks since he's been throwing a little bit more pitches the last 3 weeks. Fastball, slider, still throwing a fastball, slider. Last 3 weeks, fastball, slider. Okay, last 2 weeks, fastball, a little bit more slider. Okay, fastball, slider. Full season, fastball, slider. Okay, he's throwing 2 pitches. To lefties, what are you throwing? Burleson green as fuck. Fastball. Wait. Fastball, slider, curveball. 54% fastball. He's giving up one bomb on that fastball. I wish his ass would be in there for 5 or 6 innings. Put the fastball up there by itself. He's throwing that fastball 55% of the time. Weatherholt got 7 bombs. Burleson got 4. Newt Bar. More was we on Newt Bar the other day? I was. Last week or sometime. Man, I was on Newt Bar. Last 2 weeks, Weatherholt 6 for 8 on that fastball alone. 62 hard hit. No striking out, matter of time for him. Newt Bar, last 2 weeks on that fastball for him. 4 for 7, 3 extra base hits. Man, the exit velo and everything. The fly ball, he'll strike out too, but man. Yeah, I just really thought he was getting ready to go a few days ago. I'm not finna lie. Right here, last 2 weeks, I put the rest of the pitchers in there just to look. Burleson 3 for 6. So I would definitely like the lefties. I mean, if for hits or something like that, for the lefties, some hits, you know what I'm saying? Not even, I mean, any one of these guys can go, but they ain't the big boppers. You know what I'm saying? They not they not the big boppers. You know what I'm saying? Last 7 days on this pitch mix, Newt Bar, 4 for 7, 1 extra base hit, 80 hard hit. Weatherholt 80 hard hit. Newt Bar exit velo last 7 days, 101 single. He's hitting the ball hard as hell. He's just ain't getting all the rest of the trajectories we need for a bomb. I'd imagine if he hit one, he probably go or 2 or 3 times probably. You know what I'm saying? So what's the line on this one here? St. Louis over 9 minus the Braves minus 134 favorites, man. Fuck that, man. Straight up. Some hits and stuff like that. If you see some bombs and shit like that, I mean, go for it, man. Straight up, go for it. I can see some hits on both sides. I can see some hits. Maybe a hit parlay, a couple of HRRs here and there, something like that. But I'm not going to be getting stuck out there betting them for three HRRs and some bombs and stuff like that. Let's go. Next game. Kansas City, Tampa Bay. Seth Lugo, Shane McClanahan. Take a look at Kansas City. They will be at home. McClanahan on the road. Walk a few lefties. High ground ball weight for him. He just gave up 3 bombs. The last time he pitched, he faced them. He gave up 3 bombs. Interesting. Let's see. Kansas City. Royals. Ballpark weather. We're looking at 90-degree weather with winds 12 miles an hour going that way. Beautiful weather all across the industry. Team versus Pittsburgh. We go. Clanahan. His exit velo log. So, Cags gave him a home run. Cags gave him 2 home runs that day, and then Nick Lofton gave him a home run that day. So that was the 23rd. He gave up 3 bombs that day. Okay. So they meet again. Left on left, too. That was left on left crime. Ooh. All right. Looking at the lefties again, right off the back, you see Cags at the top. 6 extra base hits, 4 bombs on this pitch mix. Big time red strikeouts. You know what I'm saying? The pull is there. Fly ball is there. 2 home runs on that fastball, 2 home runs on that slider, 1 on that changeup. So I would imagine that 1 home run on that fastball, 1 home run on that slider that he gave up came from none other than Cags. So that's prior to those 2 home runs, he hadn't gave up a home run to any lefty, Shane McClanahan. So I'm looking for him to clean that up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking for him to clean that up. Cags is a strong MFer though, boy. He's he rocks solid. It's the fastball here. Massey is 7 for 17 on that fastball. He also, now you know what? Massey hit a home run on one, and Cags hit a home run on the other. That's what it was. And then Cags hit a home run on the bullpen. But Massey, he likes that fastball. He don't strike out versus that fastball. Let me put the rest of the pitches in there. And as of late here, last 2 weeks, Carter Jensen been on one though. Got 2 home runs in his last 5 games. A home run there, home run there, home run there, home run there. So he's been, Flip over to the righties. Bobby hit a home run recently too. It's a matter of time for Bobby heat up. So Bobby hit a home run. He hit 2 home runs yesterday. Bobby hit 2 of them yesterday. He hit 1 right here, and then he's got a hit, no hit, 3 hits, none, 1, none, 2, 1, 3. Okay. What's he throwing? The changeup 35% of the time. Bobby's pretty much green on all his pitches except for 1. He's lights out with that changeup, though. He's giving up a 148 batting average on that changeup. I'll filter that changeup out just to see who likes it. Bobby 5 for 16. Lane Thomas 6 for 15. Bobby 1 bomb, 3 extra base hits. He hit it pretty good. He hits that changeup pretty good. 5% K rate. Okay. Full pitches lately. 3 weeks. Bobby Witt looking pretty good. 69 hard hit, 20 fireball. Bobby Witt in the groove. Now, remember, none of these pitches were the pitch that he hit a home run off of yesterday. Last 2 weeks versus this pitch mix, he's 2 for 4. 98 exit velo, 60 fly ball, no striking out. Changeup, fly ball, sacrifice, 359 changeup, 370 fly ball, slider, no line drive, I'm sorry, 201, home run. That was back on the 18th. I mean, he had been getting some X and velo and some hard hits on some of these. So yesterday, that's just leading up until. So look, yesterday, if you look at Bobby Witt, this the last 7 days, okay? Boom. He's hitting the ball pretty hard. You can see the hard hit percentage for all these pitches. Then yesterday, the pitch he hits home runs off of, this ain't neither one of them. I can put that up there. And so this is it, the last 7 days right here, right? So they don't got it up there. Hold up. Let me see. Because I'm going to show you. Bobby Witt Jr. Exit velo. Bobby Witt, exit velo. It's not showing. How do I get it to show? Oh. I would have to take his pitches down. Let me see. Take his pitches down. Oh, that's no pitches. Man, it don't even matter. Neither one of those pitches he hit a bomb off was in there because it would have showed up. So it is what it is. So that's just a testament to what he's been trying to do. See what I'm saying? He's been hitting the ball pretty hard. That's all I'm trying to say. He's been hitting the ball pretty hard. He finally caught a few of them yesterday, and this could be the beginning of him getting extra hot, or it could be extra hot, whether it's bombs or whatever the case may be. Because these players, they get streaky. And win home runs on the home run side, they get streaky. The line in this one is 10.5. Tampa Bay Rays. All right. Seth Lugo giving up 7 bombs to righties. Of those 7 bombs, 3 of them come at home. He's giving up barrel, fly ball, and pull air. Okay? And then you got to face Junior. Woo wee. Damn. And off this pitch mix, Yandy's batting 400 off this pitch mix. What the hell? Yandy's hitting the ball pretty hard right now, too. Last few days. 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 103, 109. He's hitting the ball kind of hard lately. But sinker, he's throwing all these pitches. Yandy hitting all of them. We might as well say. And this is how the pitcher looks with his pitches. He's just not pitching good versus righties right now. You know what I'm saying? So bump to the righties. Bump to the righties. I don't have to single out a single pitch because he's throwing every pitch in the book. Last 3 weeks, Junior Caminero, 11 for 28, good for a 393 batting average. The pull, fly ball is there. Hard hit, 4 home runs. Yandy, 13 for 22. He's batting almost 600 on his pitch mix in the last 3 weeks. Batting almost 600. This is how he's looking in the last 3 weeks, right? Yeah. Last 2 weeks, them boys, yeah. DeLuca hit a home run the other day too, man. Last 7 days, this is how they looking. So the righties righties bump to the righties. I'll be looking at Junior Camineros and Yandy Diaz for sure. Of course, who doesn't know that? I flip that. Of course, you want to look at him for a bomb. You want to look at Yandy. So Caminero's got 2 bombs off him. Yandy has a bomb. Mullins has a bomb. Mesa Jr. has a bomb. Yandy. I'll be looking at Yandy. For right now, I'm going to just throw Yandy up there for a hit or so. HRRs or something like that, And then flip to the lefties. Seth Lugo got a 287 batting average versus lefties. At home, he's not good versus lefties at home either. Walking them and all types of shit. So Jonathan Randa, there's some green. There's some green in the vicinity there on full season. 18 extra base hits and 8 bombs. He must be throwing everything to lefties too. Yep, he's throwing everything to lefties too. And everything he's throwing full season, Aranda's green as hell on that shit. You see it? So, what the fuck has he been doing lately, man? Let me see. 7 earned runs here versus Tampa Bay on the 25th. 3 bombs. 3 bombs versus Minnesota right there. Bomb. he's got some times where he pitched good, and he's got some times where he got his ass lit up. Last 3 weeks here, Cedric Mullins has a home run off of him, and last 3 weeks, Cedric Mullins has 3 bombs. Aranda has 1 bomb, batting .400 in the last 3 weeks here. Yeah. He's giving up more power to righties, though. More power to righties. Last 7 days, Aranda 3 for 11. Mullins 2 bombs, 40% fly ball. Last 7 days, 2 bombs for him. 1 versus Merrill Kelly, 1 versus Zach Gallen. 26th to 28th. Today is the 1st. And, you know, when you're looking at the lineup, I see, you're going to see, excuse me, more than likely, Yandy, Aranda, Caminero right there. Mesa does have a bomb off him. Mullins does as well as Aranda, and as well as Caminero and Diaz. I get a picture lean towards Kansas McClanahan, but it's still ugly, you know. And it's this weather. This weather is, you know, it's great hitting weather here. I don't know what to lean towards. I don't. Maybe an over at 10.5. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm thinking Tampa Bay or nothing for me. That's what I'm thinking. But I will see. How many pitches has McClanahan been throwing? 75, 83, 74. He did go 6 but in 75. So I don't know how he pulled that shit off. He went 6 innings in 75 pitches. He was dealing. They'd be trying to keep him capped at X amount of pitches here. So, like, I would probably lean to his under. If I'll tell you this, if you think they're gonna hit him, then I would lean to his under 15.5 pitching outs because he ain't going over 80. He ain't going over 80. He did right here once, twice this season. He went over 80 something pitches, but for the most part, he ain't going over 80. But I don't want to get too cute, but he's been going under that shit. They trying to keep him bubble wrapped. So that's something, another 15.5 pitching outs, something you can look at. You can lean towards I lean towards the under there. But I have to feel like Kansas City going to hit him. I have to feel like that. Cincinnati and Milwaukee. What's the weather here? $89 degrees, wind 14 miles an hour that way. Mm. Jake Bowers went yesterday. Throwing that fastball 57% of the time. Man, them righties ain't on shit. Versus them lefties on left cram. A lot of them motherfuckers probably ain't gonna be in the lineup. Let's see the righties here. You know what though? Let me go back to the lefties because that was just a fastball only. Full pitches. South Frelick. If he's in lineup, then okay. But Andrew Abbott, I think Andrew Abbott just pitched against them. Mitchell Robinson. Ooh. 3-year, $47 million deal to the Celtics. Yikes. Okay. Wait a minute. Trade summary to who? Wait a minute. Where did to the Lakers? I wanted the Bulls. I wanted him. Lakers get Walker's Kessler. That's some. If they was gonna do that shit, they should have took Boozer or somebody, man. Walker Kessler. I really wanted the Bulls to get him, man. What the fuck? The real highs profit updated. I've been seeing them. I see them get. I see that. The only thing about that is I don't use the home run matchups. I don't use that. I never use this. I never use this. I don't never use this because this is only looking for bombs. I'm not only looking for bombs. Otherwise, I would use that. But the highlight, I don't use that. I don't only look for bombs. So that's why I only use the team versus pitcher because I need to see everything. I need to see everything. Team versus pitch mix because I need to see everything. That's showing everything pertaining to bombs. You know what I'm saying? Everything pertaining to bombs. When I need to see hits, at bats, hits. I don't even really need to see how many home runs they hit. This is very important to me because I bet a different style. You know what I'm saying? I'm not only on here looking for home runs. You know? So they don't have that. The hits and at bats, they don't have that on the home run matchup. You know what I'm saying? They have just home runs. They have plate appearances. They don't have the amount of hits that a person is getting, and you can't even add it in. You know what I'm saying? You can't even add it in. Let's see. That's fine. Nope. Yeah. Nope. They don't. You can't even add it in. Walker Kessler. I can't believe that shit. But I use team versus pitch mix because I kind of like replicate it as much as I can to game day. I just haven't made the switch because see when I do this, if I try to do it, I take out walks, I take out whiffs, swinging strikes, batted ball events. I take out bat speed, fast, square, blast, comp, first pitch, I take out, pop up, home run, fly ball, straight, and oppo. And then it's about as close as I can get to the game day right here. Who looks good for a bomb? I haven't gotten through everything. I got a couple of them. So I got to use game day insights for my real data. And a little fan graphs. Yeah, I use a little fan graphs, a little baseball savant. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's about it. You know what I'm saying? I have to get used to. So what I need them to do is I need the pitcher information to be right here on top. But they got it like that on the home run matchups, right? They got the pitcher information right here. Then they have the batters right here. But on a team versus pitch mix, they got the batters information right here. But then you'll have to click here to go over here and see the pitcher information. You know what I'm saying? I need that shit to be right there at all times. And I can't customize it like that. I need them to do that, and I need them to do one more thing for me. I inboxed them. I need them to do when I hit my save props. Remember how I used to do it for NBA? When I hit my save props and I put in if I save Yandy Diaz, then I can write a note right there saying, yeah, I like his exit velo. I like him just for this, right? Because then I would do my research at night. Then I can go to sleep, and then I have my notes right there. But when I put these motherfuckers to the side, and I'm so damn old, when I wake up in the morning, and I'll be like, I don't even know what the fuck I put the motherfuckers over there for. I gotta go back and and I gotta look at the whole slate again, right? So I need them to do that. Cause you know what I'm saying, I'll put a little code over there. I might throw a little words in there. Only if this picture is da 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 da, shit like that. If they did that, man, I would love that. If they did that, I need to do that. And then another thing, I mean, I told them that, I pitched them that because the ones that I had to the side, I need them to grade them picks too. That's another thing. What's name was doing that other site? Doink. They would grade them picks. He said, "What's my first flew off? Not. I mean, chalk. Not nothing spectacular. I mean, nothing spectacular really. I could show you like I couldn't really. I like Mayo for some reason here. Mayo's in the lineup. I like Mayo. I was waiting for the lineups to come out. I took 17.5 pitching outs for Gore. Y'all make sure y'all know that's Braden Montgomery. Coastal Montgomery is not in the lineup. I mean, I do like Carpenter Green and Torkelson, but I think I would rank them Green, Carpenter, Torkelson. Bryce, I like Rice. Jazz looked like he could go. Goldie, if he catch that fastball, he could kiss it goodbye. But I ain't betting Goldie. I'm not betting Jazz. I ain't gonna lie, it'll be Ben Rice. Ben Rice went yesterday. I mean, this the Cubs game with 12. Anybody in this Cubs game, anybody. If I'm looking for a lefty, then it's Sheets. If I'm looking for a righty, then it's Tatis, Dean, Machado, or either one. The Cubs, Pete, Bush, Suzuki. You can heat check Bregman. He went yesterday. Hap. I mean, it's the most wind-impacted ballpark. 88 degrees, 13 miles an hour winds out, 12 over under. Y'all know what to do. Bullpen game for Toronto. Toronto, the edge would go to the lefties for home runs for Toronto. The edge would go to the lefties, but Freddie Peralta will strike one of them motherfuckers out. But if you think one of them motherfuckers can go, it more likely would be a lefty. You can see, right? You can see you can tell. Look at the lefties in the lineup. Look how the lineup is constructed. A lefty leading off. Then you got Varsho, Pinano, Keys, Jimenez. They got their lefties in there because they know. The righties, he's been lights out versus righties, right? He's given up 1 home run to righties on the season. But Okamoto, he's dangerous on that fastball. If Okamoto catch them fastball, it'll be 2 home runs he gave up. Vladdy can hit. He can hit him. He can hit him. He can hit him. But I ain't gonna say he can go for a bomb. Freddie is pitching his worst to lefties. He's getting up 11 bombs to lefties. This here is a tough one here. You got 2 teams that's been putting up runs, and then you got 2 aces on the mound. If I had to take a lefty, of course it would be Brandon Lowe for Pittsburgh. If I had to take a lefty over here, Christ told it would be Harper over Schwarber for me. I ain't gonna lie. As far as bombs, I mean, these motherfuckers teams done pissed me off right here. I got to skip on them. Bombs, Junior Caminero, Cags, Bobby hit 2 yesterday. Yandy batting 400 on the season on this pitch mix. You could look at him for hits, runs, and RBIs. Aranda hits, runs, and RBIs. 10.5 over under. Winds 14 miles an hour out, 92 degrees, man. And this one I'm at right here, Minnesota, in this Milwaukee game. Yeah. And who the fuck is this? Abbott? Abbott's giving me no bonds. Milwaukee. When last time he pitched in Milwaukee? What up? What up, Mac? When last time he pitched in Milwaukee? Okay, so we're going to want to target a righty for sure. On the road. He's pitching his worst on the road to righties. Somebody like Vaughn, somebody like that probably. Let's see. Vaughn, 14 for 27, 6 extra base hits, 1 bomb, 60 fly ball, 8% K rate. So we're definitely going to want to target somebody like Vaughn. And Contreras and da-da-da-da-da. So let's see. Contreras 5 for 17 with a bomb. Churio 2 bombs. Yelich a bomb. Ortiz a bomb. Vaughn 1 for 10. Okay. What's he throwing? So you see how green Vaughn is. He's only got 1 bomb, but it's not always about bombs. 53% fastball. He's given up 9 bombs on that fastball, so we got to check that out. The wind, though, I need to see what that wind means. It's going left to right or left, right? Let's see. Ballpark weather. Milwaukee. 14 miles an hour that way, right? I don't know if they're going to have the roof open or anything. Hot, humid, winds blowing out to left, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Out to left. So what's that? Who's that benefit? Righties, right? Gary Sanchez. The fastball. Let me get the fastball up there. Oh, it is up there. Okay. Sanchez got 3 bombs, big time barrel, fly ball, pull air, 5% K rate on that fastball. He's sneaky candidate right there. He ain't sneaky, but he's a candidate. If you're getting him and Vaughn is 9 for 14. He's got 3 bombs. If you're getting that pull on it like that, now I will go over to like prop finder. And then I would like, sometimes I take it through the ringer. Sanchez, 9 for 15, 3 bombs. Average exit velo down. Barrel up on that fastball. Pull barrel, same shit. Pull air, hard hit, launch angle, sweet spot, fly ball, da 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 da. Right? Let me see last five games. Same old, same old. Exit velo could be higher. Exit velo is down. Andrew Vaughn. Let's bring it in real quick. He giving up 9 home runs on that fastball. William Contreras, 99 exit velo, 66 fly ball, 33 pull, indicating what? He probably been trying to go on this fastball. Line drive, a fly ball there. Okay. How about dropping the full pitches in there right there? Gary Sanchez. Last 7 days, he 2 for 2 with a bomb. The exit velo just ain't veloing for me. The fly ball and pull is there. I mean, it's only 2 at bats, but Churio can hit lefties too, man. Churio does have a bomb off him. Full season, how they look? Full season. Andrew Bond betting 500. I would be looking at him for, probably some hits, maybe some HRRs. Same thing with Gary Sanchez. Churio batting 300 full season. Those are 3 bats I would be looking at. Churio, Sanchez, and Vaughn. At least for hits. I bet hits and I do all types of shit. Churio. Churio is 3 for 7 with 2 bombs on him. Churio, Sanchez, and Vaughn. I said, yeah. Vaughn. Vaughn is 1 for 10 on his ass, but it is what it is. Andrew Abbott. Cincinnati. I need to go back one more time, but make sure I like mayo. I know I like mayo. I don't like mayo in real life, mayonnaise, but I like mayo. Let me make sure. Run a real quick drive by on this White Sox game again. Let's go with the Baltimore. It's just the pitching, right? I don't know how this pitching gonna shake up because both of them been hurt. That's my whole situation. I don't know how long this pitcher's gonna go or any of that. Kramer hasn't pitched since April. Then Schultz hasn't pitched since. Well, Schultz is on point. So Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Yeah. Everybody named Mama finna be on Kobe Mayo. Who don't know he's a terrorist. So that's not. It's actually nothing new. That fastball is pretty good with that fastball, giving up 1 bomb though. But I like Kobe Mayo for some shape, form, or fashion. Last month, Taylor Ward, Tyler O'Neill, Kobe Mayo, 42 fly ball. Taylor Ward. Yeah. Taylor Wood, Mayo. Pete is Pete, right? I ain't worried about Pete. And that's who I got down. I think I got Taylor Wood down and Kobe Mayo. Let me make sure. Kobe Mayo, Taylor Wood. All right. I don't know about bombs though. On the flip side, let me since that lineup aside, let me flip over to the White Sox real quick. This the last 2 weeks. Was Grichuk in the lineup? Grichuk is not in the lineup. Okay. I can see the White Sox hitting them though. I can definitely see that. I don't know who to key zero in on. I ain't finna lie. Neither one of these teams. I don't know which one to zero in on. It's one of those games, one of those days where I just can't. Vargas, maybe Vargas. Vargas been hot lately. He's been hitting bombs lately. Last month, Acuna, Vargas, Meadroff, both of those guys definitely hit candidates. Acuna, 4 for 7. They hit guys. They hit. We got some hitmans over here, but let's look at the lefties real quick. Antonacci, Benintendi. Benintendi not even in the lineup. Oh, yes, he is. Benintendi, Antonacci, Vargas, Benintendi, Montgomery. Gonzalez in there. Okay. Antonacci. Let me see. Splitter. 57% of the time he's throwing a splitter. And I don't even know if that's going to be accurate because he's been hurt for so long. I guess it is, though. Let's take a look at that splitter. Peters, 6 for 11 on that splitter. Antonacci, 3 for 8. Oh, man. I wish you would have tuned in yesterday. I had a good day yesterday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. My uncle's birthday today. My sister's birthday next week. Peters back there on the back end. Okay, full pitches. Lately, last 3 weeks. Antonacci, Benintendi down here. 80 hard hit, 30 fly ball, 30 pull. Kremer was giving up fly ball and pull. Antonacci. Braden Montgomery last 2 weeks. He'll be hitting cleanup. Jacob Gonzalez. I like the White Sox today to win. But we got weather. I don't know what, man. If I was betting this, it would be the White Sox or nothing for me. Jacob Gonzalez been hitting as of late. Oh my God. Braden Montgomery, Benintendi. If I'm looking for a bomb, it's gonna be Benintendi. Home run, Benintendi for the White Sox, and I like that would be my home run play for the game. It would be Benintendi. Yep, even over Kobe Mayo. Even though I like him, I like them. There's more White Sox bats look better to me than more White Sox bats look better to me. But Dane Kremer, he hadn't even pitched 2 games this season. I could go and show you last year's numbers for him. I'll show you right here. He had a 19% K rate to lefties. He gave up 14 bombs last year. He had 30 fly ball and 15 pull air. That's to lefties. To righties, Krimmer last year he had 21% K rate and 8 bombs to righties. So he gave up more bombs to lefties last year, and that's what it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do. My music just came on. Damn, is that a sign? Did I just nail it? That the nail is so good that the music just came on? Damn. Hey. Oh shit, man. I'll give me about 10 more minutes to think about it, man. 10 more minutes to think about it. Meanwhile, go back to 2026 and where I was. Cincy. I need to hurry up and get done with this. Drone, be at home. Cincy versus lefties. I don't know. It's a lot of green right here, though. We're going to see. I think he just sat their ass down, though. No, well, he gave them 5Ks. Blanked them. Only went 98 pitches. They worked them, though. 98 pitches. 4 innings. That's them walks, man. You know, that's them walks. Get them walks under control. It's a lot of green here. So what do we do? He's throwing a lot of pitches. Fastball is nice. It can get hit hard, but it's nice. That's the full season here. I'm gonna pull it in, reel it in a little bit, see what they're doing lately versus lefties. Suarez, Ellie De La Cruz, last 3 weeks. Ellie De La Cruz, 83 ground ball. You need to pick that up. 96 exit velo. Just hit a bomb on the 29th. Marte just hit a bomb. Suarez just hit a bomb last 2 weeks. Last 7 days, Suarez, Cruz, and Marte got a bomb. Cruz ain't strike out off this pitch mix in the last week. Cruz, Spencer Steer, hit candidates. Possible walk candidates as well. Since that's a lefty, let's flip it on over to the left on left. Lefties ain't gonna look like shit at all. They're gonna have as many righties as they can in there today. I know the lefties ain't gonna look like nothing. It's terrible. Ass. Blade, lefties look bad. A few of them, yeah, 1 for 9. That's over with. So it's gonna be the righties and nothing here. Ellie De La Cruz, What's the total here? Over under 9. Milwaukee favorites. I guess that sounds right. Sounds right. Killer Cam. Straight up killing these bets. If you need, oh man. Come on, my guy. Oh my God. What is that? I don't know what it is. I'm gonna get his ass up out of here. Goof ass nigga, man. He just commenting on shit. Alright. And it's a lot of green right there, full season. I'll have interest in Ellie Letter Cruz, probably some HRRs or something. He coming off a 10K game and 11K game. Yikes. 8Ks there versus the Athletics. Kansas City, 5 earned runs. I know he's pitching. I know he's pitching his worst to lefties. They will be on the road, right? No, he at home. Buxton, he probably gonna be hurt. It's probably gonna be the righties for me though. The lefties for me if I take anybody. Kreeler, you can look at him for a hit. He's pitching his worst to lefties though. I'll have to check that out. 4 bombs. 2 of them come at home. Brooks Lee. Slider 56% of the time. Let's get that slider up there. What up, Talk? Brooks Lee. Cody Clemens on that slider. He hit you with the birthday joint. Cody Clemens, strike the fuck out. Caratini, 8 for 14 on that fastball. He strike out. Brooks Lee not striking out though. What about as of late? Larnick, Brooks Lee. Full pitches. Josh Bell, last 2 weeks, got the pool in there. 2 bombs. Barrel is in there. Fly ball is in there. 38 pool. Larnick, 9 for 16, batting 500 last 2 weeks. A little fly ball and pull and no striking out. Caratini, not striking out. These few little guys will have to try to win this game. Those guys right there. Last 7 days. Josh Bell, 71 fly ball, 57 pull. Last 7 days. 25 barrel. Ground out, fly ball. 9 draft. 354, 5 fly out. 400 fly ball triple. A 287 fly ball. A 264 fly ball. I'm running with Young, McGonigal, then another slip with Aranda and Terrain. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Brooks Lee. Cody Clemens just can't get it together. 71 hard hit, 42 fly ball, 7 pull air. He just can't get it. He does have a bomb though the other day. Or when was that? On the 28th. But he got a decent amount of fly balls in there, though, man. I mean, fly ball, 368 fly ball, 273 fly ball, 343 fly ball, 399 home run, 360 fly ball, 367 fly ball, 279 line drive. Interesting. Man, I'm thinking if I'm taking somebody for a bomb here, man, I'm thinking Josh Bell, man. I mean, I'm looking at Josh Bell, the 25 barrel rate, the 42 hard hit, I can get past that. The 73, 71 fly ball, and the 57 pull. And on the 27th, well, the 24th, a 264 fly ball. A 287 fly ball on 26. A 409 fly ball triple. A 354 on the 29th fly ball. Line drive, 413 home run. It's like, I've tried again. Okay, let me try it again. Okay, let me try it again. Let me try it again. Okay, boom. I hit one right here. That was the 29th. I don't know. It would probably be Bill if I'm looking for a home run candidate. Yep, Bill. 19. I mean, I'm talking about some 19. I do not trust them Toronto bats right now. No. It would have to be a lefty if I'm looking for a home run for Toronto. It have to be a lefty. Now, Okamoto, I can make a great case for Okamoto hitting a bomb today, but Freddie been pitching good versus righties. Taj Bradley versus lefties. Terrible, right? On the road. He's giving up 9 bombs to lefties on the road. He's giving up 6 of them. Y'all already know who that is. What that be? Who that be? That's Jordan. I ain't even got to. I'm gonna just flip off that. You ain't even got to look at the lefty. He's been semi okay versus righties there. 0 bombs versus Colorado. 1 home run versus Arizona. 2 versus St. Louis. 3 versus Detroit. The Detroit lefties probably got him. And then St. Louis lefties might have got him too. The righties, that's where he's pitching his best to. Paredes, what's he throwing? Fastball 47% of the time. Christian Walker, Isaac Paredes. Two-way. What about lately? 3 weeks. Paredes, Altuve the last 3 weeks. Christian Walker 1 for 10 on that fastball lately. Paredes 10% K rate. Fly ball, need a little bit more power there. What about the last 2 weeks? Altuve, 3 extra base hits in the bomb. Paredes, 3 extra base hits in the bomb. Paredes not striking out. How about the full pitches last 2 weeks? Paredes 7 for 16. Altuve. 7 days. Paredes 4 for 10. Christian Walker 3 for 11. Dang, the Lakers just got right. That was crazy. Lakers signed Colin Sexton. What? Damn, they just got litty. Where the defense at, though? They going to put some points up. Okay, Walker Kessler down there. Man, let's go, Walker Kessler. Damn, I wanted him at the Bulls. I did not want. I would have. Oh my God. Pay Walker Kessler. Pay Walker Kessler, Bulls. We don't fucking want. We didn't want. I didn't want. We could have kept. Oh, I didn't want Norman Powell. I would take him. I don't want him. I want Kessler. I wanted Kessler. Bad. I wanted Kessler on my team. And we could have had Simons or Sexton, all them. You know what I'm saying? They fuck them. I'm mad. It's probably easier said than done, but I don't even. Christian Walker, Isaac Paredes. Jordan, man, straight up, fuck him. Houston, Minnesota. Jordan Bell. I'm looking at those two guys, Jordan and Bell. Yes, sir. Go Lakers. Graham signed with the Lake Show. That's crazy too. That's crazy work. Um. What is this? 11:20. All right. Let me go back here and let me lock in some real quick. Bro, they still got a bet open on my shit, man. They still got a plus 435. It's then won, but they want me to cash. They trying to get me to cash out. Pay me my motherfucking money. What the fuck is y'all doing? But I'm taking a little parlay here. A little fun parlay. How about that? Zaysky, Lakers did right, made the move. Yeah, them motherfuckers. That's easy money to make them moves real quick. You know what I'm saying? Put them little fireballs around Luca like that, because you know what Luca gonna do. Put them little fireballs around Luca like that. Sexton can go out there and give you, 15, 20, 25, 30 if you know what I'm saying. If you ain't paying no attention. I mean, you can be paying attention. He can do that. That's crazy. I don't understand. I don't give a fuck what they did. I wanted Walker Kessler. Gunner, Adley, Ward. Okay. Mayo. I like Ward, Mayo. Ward, I ain't saying for a bomb now, but I can see Ward at least like, man, let me see. Ward, if I go Ward, Mayo, Ben and Teddy, Antonaci, Vargas. Damn, Ben and Teddy. I don't understand. I'm marketing getting out of there before anything for me. I'm keeping Kessler. Because what I would have done, if I'm knowing I'm doing that, man, I'm going for somebody like Boozer. I ain't even gonna lie. Probably. If I know I'm not gonna have Kessler, they could have made some shit happen on draft night. Fucked them up. If they knew they wasn't gonna have, they could have. Jazz could have had Boozer. Jazz could have had Boozer. I would have took Boozer and off Kessler. They did just sign back, the other center. What's his name? You like Ward? I agree for sure. I would have let Mark go as well. Get his ass out of here. But I guess they gave him, I don't know. And then you got Triple J, and then you got another forward that can come off the bench. The other kid, what, let him go out there and flourish with, you know what I'm saying? Because they could have had they could have had, man, I ain't even finna go on that shit. I'll say that for another day. Maybe I might go live later on and talk about some of these moves because I'm off work until next week. I like Ward, Mayo, Ben and Teddy. I like a lot more. I like a lot more White Sox bats than I like Baltimore bats. Yeah, if they knew they was gonna do that, because then what's the boy name? They just paid him, the other center. I see the vision. I see the vision. They just paid. What's his name? They came from the Blazers, man, and that's a decent center. I can't. Hey, he can do everything. He got a decent basketball IQ. Okay, they just paid him the other day. What's his name? Sabonis, not Sabonis. What the fuck is that boy name? It's right there at the tip of my tongue. They just paid him though. Y'all could have. Cause, bro, they didn't brought in the guard, man. You got a good ass backup guard in Collier. He don't stick no defense. But then you got Keontae George, and you got the other forward, man. They could have drafted Boozer, and they could have ran those three. They dumb as hell. They probably could have did something powerful at draft day, powerful, real powerful or some shit. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't get that. Because then they finna lose. Keontae George ain't finna want to be there. They probably already know that. Them motherfuckers finna be right back at square one. Watch. But they smarter than me. I'm just talking. I don't know a lot about that, the ins and outs. So I can't even, but this same game parlay, maybe a same game Ace Bailey. Yeah. So what are we doing, right? I don't want marketing. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want them. I go to Ace Bailey for the low. Marketing ain't finna do nothing but take a lot of shots. Big ass 7-footer running a 3. Get his ass out of here some type of way, right? I would have if I was them. They just jagged it. They jagged it, man. They supposed to win and got. That was the number one destination for Brown. That was the number one destination for Brown. They could have sent motherfucking Kessler over there, and they could have sent somebody like Kessler. Marketing. I don't care. Get him out of there. Get Brown over there. That's what they were supposed to done. That was the workout right there. I don't understand. I don't know. They had the pieces. They had the pieces, bro. They had them. I mean, you talking about for the MLB? I mean, only for the same game parlay. Only those two. Only those couple guys. They're the only ones I'm betting, bro. So, I mean, you could put them in for whatever you want to put them in for. Like those 4 guys, I'm only probably gonna bet them for HRRs. If I had to take one guy for a home run on both sides, it would be Benintendi. So, like I'll do 2 HRRs for Benintendi, Mayo, Benintendi, Mayo, Ward, and I would say the leadoff maybe Antonacci. Probably Antonacci. Yeah. But with a 10.5 total, you can actually stack them all up. I'm finna bet 3 HRRs for Andrew Benintendi. I'm not finna take his home run. I'm finna take 3 HRRs for him straight. All right. That's a plus 140. 3 HRRs for Andrew Benintendi. Then I'm going 2 HRRs for Ward, 2 HRRs for Benintendi, 2 HRRs for Kobe Mayo, and then I'm taking 2 HRRs for Antonacci. That's a plus 461. A plus 461. And then I'm gonna take Kobe Mayo HRR straight at the 1.5. Yep. I got an odd $3. What you say, Kessler, Collier, and another player and some picks? Yeah. Then I'll trade Laurie. Yeah. Get their ass up. I mean, they know what they're doing. They know what they want to do. Their vision ain't none of my vision, probably. So it is what it is. What up, J Mac? What's the deal? I'm probably or I do got an odd $3. I can make something, try to make some shake with that motherfucker. How about 3 HRRs for no. I ain't taking no home run. I do like Benintendi. You know what? I'm gonna do a stack, a game stack. Just to have, I got $3. I'm finna bang this motherfucker right here. Watch. Let's go. Antonacci for 2, Vargas for 2, Benintendi for 2, and Gonzalez for 2. I don't like doing same game parlays like that because they dock you for coalition. Ward for 2 and Mayo for 2. No, scratch that. Scratch all that shit. I'm going for a 2-leg. A 2-leg in this game, and it would be Mayo and Benintendi. Cut the bullshit. I'm going with the 2-leg here. Mayo and Benintendi. That's a plus 140. I mean, a plus what? 1,400. HRRs in that cleanup spot. I'm gonna definitely like him for his HRR in that cleanup spot. But I just went with the 2-leg. But like I said, Antonacci, Vargas, Benintendi, Montgomery, those are guys the first 4 I really like them at least to get hits. Taylor Ward, Kobe Mayo, I like them for hits. I could see the little power coming from O'Neal. And Alonzo is Alonzo, right? He does what he does, right? Um, I don't that right. What I would be way more sure if I know. Well, I'm more sure about the about Mayo and Ward than I am about the rest of these guys because Kramer hadn't pitched a lot. You know what I'm saying? But Kramer, let's see, Kramer. His rehab starts or whatever the case may be right here in the minors. 25 strikeouts and 19 innings pitched. He gave up 1 home run. Last time he pitched on the 26th, he went 6.2 innings. So he should be ready. You know what I'm saying? He should be ready. He should be ready. So it is what it is with that. Rounding out this slate, let's go for this last stretch here. So Cal Freeland. Man, I did not bet the bombs yesterday, man. Casey, oh my God. Long story short, man, I don't have to. Come on now. I mean, look at the Kyle Freeland. 15 bomb versus righties. 7 of them come at home. So righties bump to these righties, man. 15 bombs versus righties, bump to these righties. However you want to look at it, you ain't got to bump. You ain't got to bet bombs. We in course. Xavier Edwards, Otto Lopez, 3 HRRs are better. You know what I'm saying? And whoever, he burnt those and shit. But shit, look at the pitch mix. Otto just hit one yesterday. You can go back to the well. He's good at baseball. He's batting 300. You might as well say he's batting 300 on all his little pitches. The pitcher is red. I don't have to do I'm not doing no research on that, right? That's where it's at. That's where it's at right there. Oh, I took the pitching outs. I took the pitching outs for I took the pitching outs at 17 and a half. If you want to go get that, anybody? It's fishy, but I took it. Gore, pitching outs. I need to go back in there a little bit and see if I want to take Gore strikeouts. I got to revisit that. Now that the lineup's in, I got to revisit that. Because I might, at some point, I'm banking on Cleveland to have a 6-game losing streak, right? That's just what it is. They keep hitting, though. I ain't going to lie. And they the favorites. 2 lefty matchups, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the bats today. I would have liked the righty for Texas, but he hurt or something, man. I forget his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about, but Jake Berger can fuck around go though. But I'm looking for I need to go back and see if I like Gore to get busy today in the strikeouts. But flip over to the lefties here. Now Kyle Freeland has been pretty good versus lefties, no matter if he's at home or on the road, right? So he's been holding lefties down. You know what I'm saying? So and whatever he's throwing, they don't like it. So you're gonna see all those lefties, they red as fuck, right? You're gonna see some probably as many righties as they can throw in there, probably. I don't know. Last 7 days versus lefties, they ain't been doing nothing. Last 2 days, 2 weeks, they ain't been doing nothing. I'm not gonna research that, right? So it's the righties for me. They should have their lineup out right now. Let's see. They don't. That's later on. So I ain't gonna worry about it. But flip over to Colorado. No, the righty. What's his name? He hurt. The 2nd-year kid. Hitting all them bombs and shit. I would have loved him today. Max Meyer, I really like Max Meyer as a pitcher. I kind of don't want to bother Max Meyer today, but it is course. I'll take a look, but I ain't really trying to bark up that tree. Sweeper 35% of the time. I don't know how that sweeper gonna play in this ballpark, but I'll throw it up there. I should have I took Benintendi 3 HIR straight, but Moniak hit a bomb yesterday. Don't be surprised. Okay, they don't look like nothing. The last 5 weeks ain't nobody really hit those sweeper. So that's one pitch he got working. He say I'm fried. What you mean? Um, I know you. What you trying to think of, buddy name again? Damn, what's that boy name, man? Uh, Langford, Wyatt Langford. That's who he is. Wyatt Langford. I'm gonna flip to that's the rest of the pictures in there. Now Max Meyer's giving up 6 bombs to righties. That might be something I can entertain a righty. And it would only probably be, Goodman. Goodman's got a few bombs off that sweeper. He's hitting that sweeper. He's a home run candidate for me. Yeah, Jay. Yeah. I don't know who's all in the chats and stuff like that. If you on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, it would be really, really nice if you at least go over to my YouTube and subscribe. It's the pinned comment in the chat. It would really be nice if you go over there to at least go over to my YouTube and subscribe. That would be fire for me. I really need that. My live streams, because I'm like I said, I'm getting ready after the All-Star break. My live stream is gonna be on YouTube only. The live streams, because Facebook they delete live streams. I don't get no money for that. I need folks to come on over to the YouTube side for live streams, and I'll throw short form I'll throw short form on Facebook, because I'm big on these platforms paying me. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that because I don't charge for my content, and YouTube they pay a little bit more for the hours that's watched over there on YouTube. Hunter Goodman got 3 home runs in the last week. 1 off the sweeper, 2 off the fastball. He would be the home run candidate for me. Back to what I really like. I want to see what right hand batters they're gonna put in the lineup for what right hand batters they're gonna put in the lineup for Miami. But what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm coming over here to 365. 365 is the only one that let me who scored for the White Sox? How'd they score? Antonacci, leadoff, bomb. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But remember, use these books to your advantage. I'm going to probably come over here, and probably I'm going to for the HRRs. I'm probably gonna, there's so much good weather around. They not letting you run it up like that. But yeah, I might come over here and take one of these guys for about 365. Let you go up to 8 HRRs, right? Edwards yesterday he had 7. that would have paid $950 today, right? 7 HRRs. That ain't no bombs. You in that ballpark. You just want that motherfucker to go out there and get busy, right? Yesterday, Star Wars had 7. Today, that would have been plus 700. Long story short, when the time is right and y'all think a motherfucker finna go crazy, that's my go-to. That's where I go. You know what I'm saying? I'm going over there for the HRRs and I'm getting busy, right? Now all the weather, you see all the weather. So we got, what's the weather is there? 85 degrees in cores. The wind coming in a little bit. I don't think that should matter, but it still shouldn't matter for HRRs, right? But man, we got some weather, man. If you think like the Cubs game, oh yeah, the Cubs game, 14 miles an hour going out that way with 91, man, you could take a stab at your favorite bat and just, on 365, they let you go up to 8. You know what I'm saying? So, but the number's gonna be inflated. Like here, the Cubs game, the number's gonna be inflated, right? You're only getting like 1,200 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Any regular game, a regular game with some regular fucking weather or something like that, then, you usually get 4,000 and 5,000 for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? For like here, like if you thought Jake Berger was gonna go off, 25 plus 2,500 for 7-8. You know what I'm saying? HRRs. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For sure. Oh yeah, the Cubs game definitely looking green. With that weather, does it all. All right. I'm gonna try to. Okay, so Goodman. I'll be looking at Goodman. I'll be looking at Goodman for a bomb. I need to see what righty's gonna be in this lineup for Colorado, but for Miami. But I do like Otto and Edwards, right? I might play both of them for 7 or 8, and hopefully one of them get there. Sprinkle a little something on them 7s, them lucky 7s, and hoping one of them get there. And as of late, I can show you what they've been looking like last 7 days. Last 7 days versus lefties. Edwards 2 for 4. This pitch mix as well. Wait, yeah. Otto Lopez got a home run. Heberto, he shows signs here and there last 2 weeks. That's what it is. That's what it is. For me. Man, told y'all yesterday Marte was on one. Been on one. Y'all probably already knew it, but we definitely went over it. Marte definitely been on one. Oh no. We gotta look at San Francisco with Gallen on the mound. So at home, Gallen's been pretty good. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, he's been pretty good at home versus righties. Then you flip on the lefties. He's at home. He's giving up 2 bombs at home, but he's still getting hit hard for lefties. So, my top priority would probably be looking at a lefty. So let's take a look at these lefties first. Reyes hit a bomb last night. Y'all, yowzers. Yo. He's throwing the fastball 42% of the time. He's giving up 5 home runs on that fastball, and he keep wanting to throw it. We'll set that fastball out there. And because he's so ass, lefty's getting a bump here, right? Devers, 57 hard hit, 33 fly ball on that fastball. He will strike out. Zach Gallen only has a 10% K rate to lefties this season, so I'm not too much worried about the strikeouts. Bryce Eldridge. Yes. Bryce Eldridge, 73 hard hit on that fastball on the season. 46 fly ball, a little bit of pull, 15% K rate, 4 extra base, 6 extra base hits, 4 bombs. He loves that fastball. Bryce Eldridge loves that fastball. You see the exit velo on that fastball right here. 198, 107, 103, 105, 110. He tries to crush that sucker every time he see him. And then the changeup, he's 6'19" on that changeup. You know what I'm saying? That's his best pitch. That changeup. So of course I like Eldridge. Dom said I'm back. Man, we've been chopping it up. You missed the parlay. You missed the parlay. You left on the SGP for that first game. Antonacci went. That's good. But we didn't take him for a bomb though. He said, "Hold up." We went. We did. No, we did the same game parlay for that first game. Devers. Ooh. Last 3 weeks. Yikes. He hit 2 home runs on the 27th, one on the 24th. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Devers, Reyes, Eldridge. Devers. Damn. Devers, Reyes, Eldridge. Adamas got 3 bombs on him. We're about to look at you in a minute. Reyes can be like a 2-hit guy. Reyes can be like a 2-hit guy. I ain't gonna lie. 2 hits. He got 2 hits in 3 straight. You get 2 hits for him at plus 150. Or HRR. HRR. Making another slip. I'll probably make one. I like these boys here though. The lefties. Let's look at these righties real quick. Adamas, 20 extra base hits and 9 bombs on this pitch mix. He also has 3 home runs in his career versus him. Slider, fastball, knuckle curve. Slider, 4 bombs. Get the slider up there. Chapman got hurt. Ramos hit a bomb lately. Keep an eye out on Ramos. Thomas. Ramos 7 for what? This Barracoto kid, man. Casey Smith. Casey Smith, green. He just can't get it out of there. Fly ball, fly ball, fly ball. He trying to go. See, he trying to go, man. He just can't go. Casey Smith, 1 for 12. Exit velos look good. Barracoto got 2 bombs in the last 7 days. One on the 24th and one on the 25th. But yeah, he's trying to go. Casey Smith. This is last 7 days exit velo. He's definitely trying to go. Trevor McDonald. He can give up runs. Who I like for a home run? I like a lot of people. But I don't know if I'm gonna get to all of them. For home runs, I might, bid them for HRRs and shit. Cause I mean, the home runs just definitely ain't. Some of the guys I look at this here. That game's still alive. Ben and Teddy. Carpenter, Green, Torkelson, Ben Rice. Sheets, Machado, Tatis in that order. No, in order it would be Machado, Sheets, Tatis. The Cubs, anybody can go. I mean, anybody. One of these lefties, I would give the lean to one of these lefties in Toronto. Brandon Lowe, Bryce Harper. I probably won't bet them though because of the tough pitching matchup. But those are my two. That boy crazy. Caminero, Yandy can probably go. He's batting 400 on that pitch mix. Kags just hit 2 bombs off him last week. Bobby Witt hit 2 bombs yesterday. Ellie De La Cruz is interesting. Churio got 2 bombs off him. The bats I like here would be Churio, Vaughn, and what's that boy name? Was it Sanchez? He's not up there, but I think that's who it was. Josh Bell. Of course, Buxton if he's in the lineup, but Josh Bell, Jordan, of course. Goodman. You can heat check Lopez. I ain't even done. I got one more game to go, but right now I got to see the rest of this Arizona game because Devers looking great. They're in a good spot. Devers, Eldridge, but Devers and Marte has been on one. I got to see what he look like though. Marte has been on one, right? Flying under the radar, hitting bombs. So I'm gonna take a look at Marte right now. He's got to have 5 home runs in the last week. Marte, 1, 2, either home run in 4 straight games. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of his last 6. He got a home run in 5 out of his last 6. He's knocking the shit out the ball. So let's take a look at Trevor McDonald to lefties. He's got a high ground ball rate. He didn't give up number 4 bombs. What is he throwing? The sinker. Got a home run on the slider. Sinker, huh? But when you hot, he He entering Caminero hot right now. Strong five. White Sox already playing. Yeah. Sam. Yeah. Antonacci hit the lead off. Mm-hmm. So with this 60 fly ball for Ketel Marte, and he's only 1 for 11. That one was a bomb in the last 7 days. And you knowing how hot he is right now, that 60 fly ball definitely means something. After seeing a motherfucker go 5 in a row, he had on the 29th, 359 fly ball, 359 feet, 223 fly ball on that sinker, and a 430 on that home run. Perdomo. Lourdes Uriel hit a home run last night. He just come back or some shit? Yeah. So he hit a home run yesterday. Lourdes Uriel. And Arenado hit one. When was that? On the 29th? Arenado is really the one I want to. I mean, he can he can really probably be of some value today because I do know Arenado and that sinker. He likes that sinker. He batting 450 on that sinker. He's throwing that sinker 63% of the time. Like he's hitting that sinker. He gonna hit that sinker. He's throwing that sinker 63% of the time. So he's definitely gonna be a hit candidate. Marino is 14 for 32 on that sinker. He's batting 400 on that sinker. Marino is going to be definitely be a hit candidate too. And Uriel, if you want to heat check Uriel, you can. He's only been back for about a week. This is the pitch mix. I can show you the pitch mix last year. This is him last year versus the pitch mix. Not too shabby, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know what type of injury he had because this is his first. He's only been what type of injury he had? Let me see. Oh no, he ain't been gone that long. Let me see. Yeah, he ain't been gone that long. I'm tripping. I don't know what I was thinking about. But Nolan Arenado, Marino, those guys are hit candidates. If you really want to, heat check, just keep on with Marte. Then be my guest. Favorite from here would be it would be Devers, right? He damn near looking like my favorite on the board, almost. As from what I see as of late, and couple that with the matchup. I mean, last 7 days, 2 weeks, 4 bombs, 20 barrel rate, 60 fly ball, 23 pull, 10% K rate. Last 7 days, 3 bombs, 100 exit velo, 100 fly ball, 40. Shit. We know Devers can hit 4, 5, 6 of them. He was the first motherfucker to be doing that shit out of all of them. home run on the 24th, 2 of them on the 27th. Then he got the matchup where Gallen, 10% K rate, 7 bombs, damn near 10% barrel rate, And if you want to be technical, look at home versus lefties. Now the barrel rate goes down a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But it's Devers. I mean, I couldn't talk you off 2-leg with him and Marte or some shit. But yeah, he looks like one of the guys, to go. Like, yeah, he does. Eldridge, I like him too. He said, yeah, he got that Thundercat swing. Yeah, it just ain't been there. But where you want to catch him at is outside of San Francisco as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? But he went a long ass time where he wasn't hitting no bombs. They get streaky like that. They get streaky. They get that one swing and they remember that swing and they just go with that swing. I don't know. I don't know who Charlie Barnes is. I ain't finna sit here and lie to you. Is that who is supposed to be up there? Charlie Barnes. Oh, this is somebody. I don't know who he is, man. Charlie Barnes. $54 strikeouts, 53 innings pitched, 8 bombs, coming off 3 back-to-back games with a bomb apiece in each one. The last 3 games he's been walking folks, 3, 4, and 2 walks. That's the minors right there. What time that Philly this okay. Right, because I don't want no bats from this game. This Cleveland game, no bats for me. All right. All right, I'm finna be done. I'm finna slide through this one here. It's a wrap, right? JT Ginn giving up five bombs to lefties. He is at home. At home, of those 5 bombs, he's giving up 1 of them, but the averages and shit is there, whatever you want to call it. He's giving up 3 runs here, 4 runs there. Yeah, 5 runs there. LA Dodgers. He hadn't seen the Dodgers this year. Throwing a little bit of everything, pretty good with that fastball. I mean that changeup. He hasn't given up a home run on that changeup. So let me look at this changeup real quick. Since he hasn't given up a home run on it, see if any of these batters hit a home run off of it. Ohtani is 14 for 37 on that. Max Muncy has a 300 batting average on it. Lately, last 3 weeks, Ohtani got a bomb on it. Throw the pictures in there right here. Last 3 weeks. That's all I want to see is the last 3 weeks. Freddie, Ohtani, Tucker. What's the total in this game? Just take an over and be done with it. 11. Damn, I should have got that 10.5 last night. Or 9.5 or 10.5 or whatever it was. No, that line been moving. What's the weather? Small ass ballpark. 11. 87 degrees. Otani, another motherfucker I probably need to go take for about 7 or 8 HRRs. Tommy Edman hit a bomb yesterday. Otani. Numbers going to be inflated in this ballpark. Righties. Mookie Betts last 3 weeks been on fire. 2 bombs. 17 for 35. His exit velos look good, especially the last 7 days. Been lit. Throwing a sinker 56% of the time. Pretty good with it too. He's been okay. Last 7 days, Mookie 12 for batting 500 last 7 days. Okay. I mean, 600 last 7 days. Okay. Well, I don't think I want to take him for a bomb, even though he can. So he had 3 hits yesterday. 1, 2, a bomb, bomb, bomb. Home run, home run, home run. 2 hits, 1 hit, 3 hits. Boy been on fire. Mm. Nobody's seen him. And I don't know who's gonna be the pitcher, so I can't really even. I want the over in this one. I want the over. I'm going over in this one. I don't know who's even gonna be the pitcher here. The books undecided. They got to be determined right there still. They still got to be determined, so I don't know what they're gonna do. If this can be a bullpen game or what, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Truth be told, I don't know what's gonna happen here. One inning here, 3 here. I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna fall back on that. But they got Gary Sanchez sitting there at a 366. Josh Bell sitting there at 470. $620 for Alo Lopez. He hit one yesterday. Huberto, 313. Goodman at 250. Otani, 196. I'm trying to see right now. I'm thinking Devers. I like the matchup for Devers. I mean, if you trust, if you're trying to be chalky and shit like that, then you're looking at, your Cams, your Jordans. Maybe you might want to look towards Jordan because he hit one yesterday, and he could be the one that's going to, probably get hot now since you had, all these other guys been on hot streaks. Um, Riley Green, Rice. I'm gonna have to play. See, Jordan hit one yesterday. Rice hit one yesterday. I'm gonna have to play them. Even if I play them together. So I am looking at Devers. I'm looking at a lot of different ones. But to be in the chalk house and the dog house, the chalk house, whatever. Pete went yesterday. The righties for these guys are definitely against Machado. It's this Cubs game. If I had to take, I mean, the worst pitching is on the Cubs side to righties. So your Manny Machado, your Tatis and stuff like that. Cubs pitching and gave up 8-9 home runs to righties. It's Buddy, he ain't giving up a lot of home runs to righties, I don't believe, but Suzuki, Pete, Crow, those guys, they good to go. But I mean, if they pitch to Jordan, I just don't be picking Jordan a lot because they don't want to pitch to him. You know what I'm saying? And his numbers at 225. But it's money. It's money. Goodman, he gonna swing for the fences, but tough pitching matchups even at Coors, but he's still going for the fences. Marte's still been hot. I also like Bryce Eldridge here. So I mean, I'll go. Caminero, Churio, Devers. Sanchez. But I think between Vaughn, Sanchez, and Churio, one of them motherfuckers probably gonna go. I just do not like to bet Milwaukee guys for home runs, man. For a good number, so Will Warren's giving up 5 home runs. All those home runs from Will Warren came at home. They are at home. Carpenter's got 8. Riley Green's got 7. Lately, Riley Green's got a home run off that fastball yesterday, and he got a home run off that sinker yesterday. The top 2 pitches for this pitcher is the fastball and the sinker. Okay? He's giving up 4 home runs on that fastball. No home runs on that sinker. Then Kerry Carpenter, 5 home runs on that motherfucking fastball, none on that sinker. So hard. It's all good. I'm about to wrap this shit up. I'm just trying to put this 3-leg together. And I'm comparing it between Green and Carpenter. More barrel, Carpenter, more fly ball. Those 2 home runs in the last 7 days come from Schlittler. I'm gonna give Carpenter the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna put his ass in this lay right here. I'm not gonna overthink it. At that 327 number. Then I'm doing a motherfucking 5-leg round robin after this. I'm gonna throw some chalk in that motherfucker and shake it up and roll them bitches like some dice. Boy, Dom is a mother. That motherfucker Dom says, "You bet I'm ready." Now I was looking at Todd's. I was definitely, looking at fucking bitch. Gags. Shouldn't be this hard, man. It should not. Should not be this hard. Well, let's see what I can see in this Cubs game. Give me a little bit of help. Oh, you got 125 bonus bets. You ready for sure. Manny. Fernando Tatis. Now you can take him for 5, 6, 7 HRRs. This boy been hitting the ball so hard. He just ain't been having no luck with getting it out of there. You know what I'm saying? Lift on the ball. But Tatis, he's been hitting the ball hard as hell, bro. Right? So Colin Ray's giving up 8 bombs. Then he's got 11 barrel, 38 fly ball, 10 pull air. Tatis, 57 hard hit. Da 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 da. Yeah, he did hit 2 yesterday, didn't he? Though, you know. So, how about the last 3 weeks, 3 weeks or whatever? Tatis 19 for 51, 68 hard hit, fly ball coming up a little bit. Machado 3 bombs. You know what I'm saying? In the last 3 weeks. Last 2 weeks, Machado 3 bombs, 2 for Tatis. That was yesterday. Machado been piecing him off a little bit, better than him. But it is what it is. Ty France too. With the win and stuff. Tatis, 101 exit velo. Yeah, right. 72 hard hit. Machado 75 hard hit. 75 fly ball from Machado. I guess I'm thinking Machado. Given the fact that Colin Ray is giving up 5 bombs and his barrel's right ready as hell with damn near a 40 fly ball. If I hit the home switch, 3 of those home runs, the fly ball is still there though, and the barrel's still there. So I'm gonna have to target him with with a righty, which would be like Machado, your France, your Tatis, Tatis. My Tatis and Machado ass on that fastball as of late. Let me put that fastball up there real quick. Or the lefty would be Gavin Sheets. Now you could look at Gavin. The lefty would be Gavin Sheets. 2 bombs. That's just the fastball alone. Gavin Sheets. He's throwing that fastball 48% of the time. Now Gavin Sheets on the full season. Gavin Sheets got a decent amount of bombs to be just on the fastball. Look, it's like 8 or 9, 12 bombs. He got 7 bombs on that fastball alone, and he's giving up 2. That's why I said, if I'm looking at a lefty, I'm looking at Gavin Sheets. If I'm looking at the righties, then I'm looking at Machado. Then I'm looking at who the fuck that boy is, Tatis. So with the wind blowing out and all that shit, let's just go Machado, man. I'll just go Machado. I mean, shit, I lose these motherfuckers every day, man. I mean, the best thing I can do is probably 263. Just give me that wind, or I can look at one of my Cubs. I'm just trying to find the best possible matchup. That's all I can do, without going with the super chalk. You know what I'm saying? This ain't super chalk. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming back around for the super chalk. Now you can mix one of these motherfuckers in with the super chalk. Probably what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna do another one for sure. I got a $10 bonus bet and stuff like that. But um, but your Rice is only like plus 200. I don't mind Suzuki. He's a plus 210 or some shit for Ben Rice. Then these low 200 Cubs and I don't mind Okamoto. I ain't gonna lie, but you want to take some stabs, then you look at Brandon Lowe and Bryce Harper. You're going to get low numbers for Caminero, and, you want to take a stab at Cags. He just hit 2 bombs off of him, be my guess. I think Bobby Witt hit 2 bombs yesterday. Ellie De La Cruz was somebody that was interesting. Churio and Vaughn and Sanchez. Yeah, I like Smith. We looked at Smith. I liked him. I forgot what I liked him for, but Buxton. It would be Smith come in depending on what you're looking at him for. I rank the bats. What's that boy name? Devers. For bombs, I rank him Devers. Eldridge. And then bats would be Reyes and then probably Smith. Yeah, like bats. Reyes, I like Reyes for a couple hits. Then you, like I said, you got your Alvarez chalk, Buxton pretty much chalk. But I do outside of the chalk, I like Josh Bell. I'm gonna take Otto Lopez and Edwards for at least 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 HRRs on Bet365. Goodman is a home run candidate. I mean, as much as I don't want to go against Max Meyer, he's still a home run candidate. Of course, these boys here, right? You know who they are, the Boppers. And then, like I said, Marte, he's got a home run in 4 or 5. I mean, 4 or 5 or 5 of 6 games. Arenado, HRR. No hits. Marino hits. Reyes, 2 hits or HRRs. Schmidt hits. Devers bomb. Eldritch hits up to a bomb. Yep. 3-leg right here. This not your chalky chalk, but they in the, you know what I'm saying? They're in the vicinity. Your Machado, your Riley Green, your Devers. Okay. Um, and yeah, be mixing and matching some shit around. I didn't put all the best to the side. A lot of pitching. I mean, I'm not on a lot of pitching today. I'm not on a lot of pitching today. You're looking at his fantasy points on Prospects is 6.5. For who? For I don't mind it. I mean, it's a total of 9.5 in this one. I don't mind it. Outside of San Francisco, I don't mind it. Pitching, Drohan is in an okay strikeout spot, but I'm not on that. For pitching here, I gave y'all my one pitching prop I had earlier. I have it already. I've already bet that. Kenzie Gore, his pitching outs. Hopefully he gets there. Now, hits allowed gonna be inflated. That's what I pretty much like today. I like hits allowed and some earned runs for some of these pitches, but I have to go through them. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I'm gonna have to go through them, right? Go through these pitches. Seth Lugo, his earned runs, probably whatever it is, I'm gonna like it, right? So let's see. Seth Lugo earned runs. Tampa Bay Rays. Seth Lugo, his shit at 3.5. Oh no, that's too much. Even though they finna hit his ass, but the last time they seen him, he they gave him 7. Last time he pitched was versus them, so shit can get weird. If you get yeah, Abbott, let me see, Abbott, Bradley, I May, Freeland, probably so. Smith fantasy, and I want and I would. I like the lefties, man. The lefties. I like the lefties for sure. I like some of the righties too, but for sure, I like San Francisco lefties. They top lefties. Eldridge, Devers, and Reyes. JT Ginn over whatever. Not my favorite day for pitching. Not my favorite day for pitching. Probably tomorrow. But that's it, man. I'm out of here, bro. Gonna get out of here, man. And get to mix and matching some shit. All right. I didn't have nothing for this. Yeah, I didn't have nothing. I wasn't really too much betting these. Damn, the Yankees game finna come on right now, ain't it? Oh, I see that DM. I don't not be getting notified. I don't know what's up with X. Oh yeah, I gotta start because I want to bet on. I don't want nothing to do with none of these games, truthfully, except for this Yankees game. I'm about to take Riley Green and Carpenter HRRs. I might take them at 3 apiece, and I like Ben Rice for a yacht for bomb. For a bomb, I ain't gonna lie. I might take him at 3. I might have to. If I take him, no, I might not even take his HRR. I might take him at 3. Jazz is a bomb candidate too. Jazz is, and then this Cubs. Anything goes in that Cubs. I'm probably gonna fall back from this Mets game, and then boom, the rest of the day, just a few of these games I'm gonna fool around with. Some of these games on 365. But yeah, man, that just about sums it up, man. Straight up. Tomorrow, I had a $5 bonus bet. There you go. That just about sums it up for me, man. Tomorrow, hold up. They giving me Kerry Carpenter 2 HRRs. Where he hitting at? Okay, number 3. Man. 135. 140 for Roddy Green, or take that 3. I'm gonna take the 2 and the 3. Sprinkle a little something on the 3. I'm gonna take the 2. And for Roddy Green, where he hitting at? Clean up. I'm gonna sprinkle a little something on the 2. I like Torkelson too. Ben Rice. And then all 3 of those guys, I took them for 1 apiece. 1 HRR apiece, and that's plus 100 on the head. Up minus 105. Hopefully they get there. A little bankroll bill delay. These motherfuckers come right out. All right, man. That's that, man. Good luck today. Good luck today. Good luck today. Oh, tomorrow. What about tomorrow? Hold on. 3, 5, 8, 9 games tomorrow. Okay. Starting early in the morning. Tomorrow, I'll probably come out with just spit what I like, do a rundown, and probably be over with. Tomorrow, I'll probably come out. Let me see what we got. We got Jared Jones, 96 degrees in this one. Wind going out 6 miles an hour. This one's going to be interesting. Right off the back. Mizorowski. Ooh. I'll be looking for Mizorowski to sit their ass down. I think he sold last game. But I'll be looking for Mizorowski to put their ass down. And then Chase Burns. Ooh. Get your unders in. If you want them unders, get your unders in. Gusto and Lorenzen. Okay. Gusto and Lorenzen. Miami. I'm liking the Miami again. Davis Martin, Slade Ciccone. I'm not gonna lie. I probably ain't gonna like Cleveland there. Oh, St. Louis. Oh, Grant Holmes. Grant Holmes give up bombs. I'm letting y'all know that now, so I can get a head start on it. So man, we might be in play. Like it might be some. Newbar might be that day for Newbar, Burleson, or Weatherhold or somebody. Seymour, 92 degrees. It's gonna be 94 degrees there. 97 degrees in Cleveland. Oh man. Nathan Eovaldi, Framber Valdez. I'm probably going to like Framber Valdez pitching outs there. You got to catch him. You're going to have to catch him. Bryce Miller. I think I'm going to like Bryce Miller to get busy on their ass, boy, on the Angels. That's going to be a pitcher prop there. I got to look into Kolick and Seymour. Roki Sasaki and San Diego. I don't know. They've been ass, but I don't know. We'll see. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.